Welcome to the official video overview for the proposed initial public offering of Laxyo Limited, formerly known as Laxyo Energy Limited, the company. Caution: investors are advised not to rely on any other document, content or information provided in respect to the initial public offer on the internet or online websites, social media platforms or microblogging platforms by influencers. Investors are advised to rely only on the information contained in the offer document and price band advertisement for making investment decision. Our company has capabilities across railway infrastructure EPC, mining services and raise boring operations, dredging and reclamation, O&M services to industrial and thermal plants. Further, the company also has experience in construction of civil works in India and raise boring in Africa. This positions our company as an integrated EPC player. Source KEN Research Report. The KEN Research Report has been commissioned and paid for by our company. This video is directed at and is intended for distribution to and use by residents of India only. You are viewing this video on the basis that you have confirmed your representation, agreement and acknowledgement to the book running lead manager and the company that you are the intended recipient of this video and you are located in India. If you are not permitted to view this video or are in any doubt as to whether you are permitted to view this video, please exit this video. You are viewing this video on the basis that you have confirmed your representation, agreement and acknowledgement to the book running lead manager and Laxyo Limited that you are the intended recipient of this video and you are located in India. Caution: this video provides only the salient features of the initial public offering of the Laxyo Limited and accordingly potential investors should not rely on this video. Any decision on whether to invest in the equity shares must be made solely basis the red herring prospectus to be filed in relation to the issue when available. Any potential investor should note that investment in equity shares involves a high degree of risk, and for details relating to such risks, see the section titled Risk Factors beginning on page 24 of the draft red herring prospectus. The company, promoters and BRLM and their respective affiliates, directors, officers, agents, representatives, advisors and employees do not accept any liability whatsoever, direct or indirect, that may arise from the use of the information contained in this video. Investors are advised not to rely on any other document, content or information provided in respect to the public issue on the internet or online websites, social media platforms or microblogging platforms by influencers. Any such posts, including on social media platforms, may be illegal in certain jurisdictions and only certain categories of persons may be authorized to access such information. Such posts, including on social media platforms, do not constitute an offer or solicitation of an offer or any advice or recommendation to purchase, sell or transact in any of the company's securities. This video is posted solely to comply with the Indian legal and regulatory requirements. Making the information contained herein available in electronic format does not constitute an offer to sell, the solicitation of an offer to buy, or a recommendation to buy or sell securities of the company in the United States or in any other jurisdiction including without limitation, India. Any other information contained in or that can be accessed via our website does not constitute a part of this video. Investors are advised to read the draft red herring prospectus dated March 23, 2026 DRHP along with draft abridged prospectus dated March 23, 2026 DAP before taking an investment decision in the issue. Initial public offering of up to equity shares of face value of ₹10 each. Equity shares of Laxyo Limited, formerly known as Laxyo Energy Limited, our company or the issuer for cash at a price of ₹, per equity share, issue price, aggregating up to ₹1,500 million the issue. The issue shall constitute % of the post-issue paid-up equity share capital of our company. Our company was originally incorporated on April 16, 2007 and its registered office at plot number 2, County Park, Mahalakshmi Nagar, MR5, Vijay Nagar, Indore 452010, Madhya Pradesh, India. About company. Since the commencement of operations in 2007, we have been involved in diverse range of railway infrastructure and operation and maintenance O&M projects. While our primary focus and strength is in the railway infrastructure sector, we have over the years diversified progressively into other segments such as mining services and raise boring operation and dredging and reclamation. Over 15 years of diverse experience in India's railway infrastructure and EPC services sector, coupled with years of accumulated domain knowledge in railway track laying, linking and mechanized maintenance, catering to both government and private sectors, the company is well positioned to capitalize on the growing investment in the sector. Our business operations. Our core business operations of engineering and construction services comprises the following service functions: 1. Railway infrastructure, 2. Mining services and raise boring operations, 3. Dredging and reclamation, and 4. Operation and maintenance, O&M. Set forth below are the details of registered trademarks which is used by the company as on the date of the draft red herring prospectus. Risk factors. Investors should note the following important risks before taking any investment decision in the issue. 1. Our company intends to utilize a portion of the net proceeds of the issue towards the working capital requirements of our company, which are based on certain assumptions and estimates and have not been appraised by any bank or financial institution. 2. The company is yet to place order towards its capital expenditure requirements as mentioned in the objects of the issue. Any delay in placing orders or procurement of equipment may delay our implementation schedule and may also lead to increase in price of these machineries. 3. We bid for engineering, procurement and construction EPC projects through a competitive bidding process. We may not qualify for or win such projects which could adversely affect our business prospects, cash flows and results of operations. 4. Our business significantly depends on projects awarded by government or government-owned customers, which subjects us to a variety of risks. Such projects contributed to 81.72% of our order book as of January 31st, 2026. 5. Railway sector projects contribute approximately 67.89% of our order book as of January 31st, 2026. Any change in the sector causing decline in the number of projects available may adversely affect our revenues and profitability. Investors are advised to carefully read risk factors on page 24 of the draft red herring prospectus to have an informed view before making an investment decision in the issue. As on the date of the draft red herring prospectus, Dev Prakash Sharma, Jay Prakash Sharma, Yogesh Sharma, Rajeshwari Sharma and Shreyansh Sharma are the promoters of our company who collectively hold 38,808,476 equity shares of face value of Rs 10 each, equivalent to 89% of the pre-issue issued, subscribed and paid up equity share capital of our company. Details of the shareholding of our directors, our key managerial personnel, our senior management personnel, our promoters and members of the promoter group. Except as disclosed below, as on the date of the draft red herring prospectus, neither our promoters, the members of our promoter group, directors, key managerial personnel or senior management personnel hold any equity shares in our company. For further details, please see capital structure on page 81 of the DRHP. As of the date of the draft red herring prospectus, our board comprises of 8 directors, of whom 4 are executive directors and 4 are independent directors, including 1 woman independent director. For further details of our board, see our management on page 297 of the DRHP. Laxyo Limited's revenue from operations stood at 6 months period ended September 30th, 2025, stood at Rs 1,107.82 million with a net worth of Rs 658.09 million and PAT margin 5.64%. Revenue from operations as of March 31st, 2025 stood at Rs 2,111.05 million with a net worth of Rs 601.90 million and PAT margin 5.52%. As on March 31st, 2024, revenue from operations stood at Rs 1,743.09 million with net worth of Rs 485.38 million and PAT margin 11.11%. And as on March 31st, 2023, revenue from operations stood at Rs 1,338.07 million with net worth of Rs 422.12 million and PAT margin 12.21%. For any further details of our financial performance indicators, see Management's Discussion and Analysis of Financial Condition and Results of Operations on page 403 of the DRHP. A summary of the outstanding matters set out below includes details of criminal proceedings, tax proceedings, statutory and regulatory actions, and material civil litigation as defined in the section Outstanding Litigation and Material Developments beginning on page 428, involving our company, certain of our promoters and directors, along with the amount involved, to the extent quantifiable, has been set out below. For further details of such matters, see Outstanding Litigation and Material Developments on page 428 of this DRHP. The net proceeds of the fresh issue are proposed to be used for 1. Prepayment or repayment in full or in part of certain outstanding borrowings availed by our company. 2. Capital expenditure towards purchase of equipments. 3. Funding the working capital requirements. And 4. General corporate purposes. For details, see objects of the issue beginning on page 99 of the DRHP. In terms of Rule 19(2)(b) of the SCRR, the issue is being made through the book building process in compliance with Regulations 6(2) and 31 of the SEBI ICDR regulations, with allotment of not less than 75% of the net issue to QIBs, not more than 15% of the net issue to non-institutional investors, and not more than 10% of the net issue to retail individual bidders. The equity shares are proposed to be listed on BSE and NSE, and the book running lead manager to the issue is Indo-Orient Financial Services Limited. Please see price information of past issues handled by the BRLM beginning on page 449 of the DRHP for price information of past issues handled by the book running lead manager. Investments in equity and equity-related securities involve a degree of risk, and investors should not invest any funds in the issue unless they can afford to take the risk of losing their entire investment. Please read the draft red herring prospectus dated March 23, 2026 DRHP and any corrigendum or addendums thereto. Neither the company nor the promoters are seeking any investment from you based on this video. This is a video for information purposes only and is not a promotional video and does not constitute an invitation or offer to acquire, purchase or subscribe to the equity shares of the company. Potential investors should wait for the red herring prospectus to be filed in relation to the issue for making any investment decision.